Okay, so on to the next track in Vicky's Auditory Expeditions, man. The first two tracks were absolutely incredible. We've done something by Placebo and something by The National that were both great. Now we're moving on to an artist that's never been on this channel, I guarantee that. It's called Bell X1, and the title of the song is Rocky Took a Lover. Never heard of this band, group, or whoever they are, and never heard of the song. So let's get straight into it, man. Let's see what we got. If you're only joining us now, I suggest you go back to the beginning of the series and start from there, because the songs are pretty amazing. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's see what you got.
Through the black hole, she said that's a wonderful way to wake me. But you weren't so nice last night. You're such an asshole when you're drunk. You said at least I'm okay in the mornings.
Hey. She was like, you're such an asshole when you're drunk, but at least I'm okay in the mornings, right? So this is basically just a story about, a relationship, essentially. Straight off the bat, that's what it is like. But it's also those little things that irritate your partner, right? Those small things that irritate your partner, and but also those things that you can deal with, right? Because you love the person really like a lot, so you can sort of forgive those kind of things. As long as like sort of getting drunk every night and being hungover every night, that can get much for some people. But anyway, carry on.
So when you're drunk, you say at least I'm okay in the mornings.
Awkward video.
You said the three wise men came a long way, following that pinhole in the sky. Yeah, that one right there. She said, I don't believe in any old Jesus. If there was a God, then why is my ass the perfect height for kicking?
What did he say?
She said, I don't believe in any old Jesus. If there was a God, then why is my ass the perfect height for kicking? She said, I'll shine for you.
I like, when you actually hear those in like songs, and I never used to believe it that way either. I mean, when I was younger, I was also like, I wouldn't say atheistic. I mean, I was spiritual to a certain sense, but I didn't believe that there was actually a God, essentially, until I realized that I actually needed him. You know what I mean? At some point in my life, I feel like I needed him. And even though I can't prove to you whether there is one or not, but the fact that my actions sort of like, I started acting in the way as if there was one, and somehow my life changed. So that for me was the evidence of God. Not that the evidence of God was actually there, but the belief in him changed my actions. The belief that I had to worship something greater than myself. The belief that I was being judged every day by something that's not there, but judged every day by a God within me that was telling me what you're doing is wrong. I had a metric, I had a mechanic for my existence, where I sat there and I knew all of a sudden it was from going from straight denial and blaming the entire world to like every time I did something wrong or was about to do something wrong, a little voice popped in my head and said, you know this is wrong. You know what you're doing is wrong. You know what the consequences for this will be. And that kind of thing became habitual. And that changed my entire perspective. And when I went into my 30s, I started realizing, wait a second, there is something to this God narrative, right? It's not for everybody, fine, right? I still do believe that no one prays until they need to. I still do believe that no one needs a God until they need one, right? It just depends how desperate you are, right? I've seen it too many times by too many people which are literally in the ground, just 2 feet in the grave, and don't know how to deal with their lives, and they turn to religion, and somehow that lifts them out of it, right? Believe it, don't believe it, for me, it doesn't really matter for me, right? Believe whatever you need to, whatever provides comfort to you, is what it is. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, hearing that in the songs is like that question aspect of like, if there really was a God. You know, a lot of people tend to always ask that question. If there really was a God, then why would this be happening? If there really was a God, then why would that be happening? Well, if there really was a God and like all bad things were taken off this earth, how would you appreciate the good things? Right? How would you appreciate love without hate? How would you appreciate good times without bad times? How would you appreciate the ups without the downs? How would you appreciate those kind of things? Right? The fact that everyone's got free will, and the fact that that free will affects other people and affects people differently and provides lessons, right, is what actually builds people's character and what actually brings out the humanity in people. You wouldn't see people's humanity without the harshest, most egregious times in history. I mean, so anyway, I just found that question very interesting.
The perfect height for kicking. He said, I'll shine for you. I'll burn for you. He said, I'll shine for you. That's what I'll do. Closer than they seem, and from this gutter we're still staring at the stars. She said, won't you go and shine? Last night all you did was curse those stars, 'cause they sang to you of home. We said something's light, and it takes it away. But like all the greats, you'll burn out someday. She said, I don't mind, I don't wanna get bored, I don't wanna end up beached on the shore. I wanna be.
It's a cool little creative song. It even has like a bit of a Christmas feel with the instrumentation over there. It almost sounds like bells and jingles and things like that to a certain degree. But it's very cool. Like instrumentally, it's quite creative. It's quite out there.
Don't wanna end up beached on the shore. I wanna be the sun. I wanna be a star. I wanna be a star. I wanna be a star. Then I can shine for you, and then I'll burn for you. I'll shine. That's what I'll do.
Oh, I love that. That's such a great little sentiment. I'll shine for you. Whatever what I do, I'll always shine for you. Because you shine for me and because we shine for each other. Beautiful song.
That's what I'll do.
Beautiful song. Really, really like that. That was very, very cool. It was a beautiful, beautiful song. And again, it's one of those upbeat ones, but it's one of those songs that actually make you feel light and really, like it really just it changes your mood. It like puts you in a good mood. I like that. Rocky Took a Lover. That's a very cool, very, very cool song. You guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!